country?
See, first of
Yeah.
all, we don't need to face any consequences. The reason is very simple. You have to educate yourself, right?
Okay.
You have to
Okay.
make yourself aware about all these consequences and circumstances, whatever you are going to face in your life while you travel for another country,
Okay.
right? And the second
Yeah.
thing, second thing, actually, the most important thing, the most essential problem what you are going to face in foreign countries, because people are not much equipped, people are not much aware about you, about your lifestyle, right? And you are also not aware about their lifestyle.
You have to adapt according to
Yes,
conditions, right?
definitely. Yes, you have to adapt and you have to adopt. All both the things you have to do while you are working outside, out of your country, right? You
Can you
have to
please
make sure that
explain the subtle difference between adopt and adapt? I don't know.
see, basically, adoption is picking someone from something, right? Like you are
Okay.
adopting the kid, right? Yeah, I mean, you are taking
Yeah.
it in your custody.
Okay.
This is adopt. And adapting means taking something and improving it, and then using for yourself.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay. Okay.
These are the two differences between adopt and adapt.
And
When
yesterday
you,
I had a talk with you. So
yeah,
yeah.
who is this?
Sorry. Dheeras. Dheeras.
I, Dheeraj.
Hi. Hi.
So can you see me?
No.
Okay, no problem. But we can talk about the topic. Let me. We will talk later on about it, huh?
Okay. Okay.
So, Mohammed, any question you want to ask?
No. I don't have any. I don't have any experience over moving to foreign country, so I can't able to
See,
pick
I'll tell
out
you. I'll
more
tell you
points
what.
about
I'll
it.
tell you what. Basically, when you are traveling for another country, and when you are going for job purpose, right?
Okay.
When you are going
Yeah.
for job purpose, definitely you are going to face some problems, some consequences, some circumstances. The reason is very simple, because you are not aware about the city, about the country, rules and regulations, all these terms and conditions, rights and laws. So first of all, you have to make sure that you are well educated about all these things, and you have to make sure that you study the country and the people and the atmosphere where you are going to reach, where you are going to approach, where you are going to enter, right?
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
second thing, you have to make sure that whatever the condition and the situation and the scenario is, you have to make sure that you feel comfortable, you make yourself comfortable, and you have to make sure that you make other people comfortable also,
Okay.
right? And the second thing, actually, I don't think so. When you are traveling for another country, there is a big problem. I mean, all migrant people, right? They are comfortable, they are doing their best, and they are earning the money. And I think all transformations, all transactions related to banks, related to money, related to serving, and the salaries, all the structures is very, I mean, is complete, it is strong. So basically, I don't think so there is any problem while you are going abroad for any job. But you have to make sure that you are conscious, right? You are conscious and you are well aware about all these things, so that you will not face any problem. That's it.
You have to be. We have to be aware of ourselves on what we are doing, right?
Yes, you have to
Yes.
be aware about yourself, you have to be aware about that country and the people of that country, right? Their attitude, their behavior, their their communication skills. Because it happens sometimes that you are traveling to another country, but unfortunately you don't know the language, right? And when you
Yes.
don't know the language, you definitely face many problems. I mean, you face multiple problems and multiple conflict, and all these issues related to connecting with people, right? And you have to make sure that you are entwined with those people, so that you feel like home for you in that country.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
And anything else you want to ask me about
Yeah,
country
yeah.
or the people?
Hi,
Any
Usman.
question?
Hi,
Yeah.
Usman.
Hi.
That's some of sub questions. Like, would you consider marrying someone from another country?
See, basically, when you love someone, when you are connected with someone, when you have obsession for someone, I don't think so. It is going to be a big issue for you, any country, religion, caste, and crew, right? Understand?
Yeah,
So
Bhumi,
basically, it is going to be a mutual understanding, right? It has to be
Expected answer.
interconnected. Yeah, it has to be interconnected. And when you are interconnected with that person, I think you are going to face all the problems. You are going to face all the challenges, hurdles, and obstacles. So I don't think so. It will be a big issue for you to marry that lady and bring it to her to your country.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Yes, yes.
Question: which country would you like to move permanently?
First of all, I really
Which
don't
country
want to
you would
travel. I
like to
don't
move?
see.
Just a sec.
Huh.
Just a sec, Usman. Which country
Huh?
would you like to move permanently? Similarly, which country would you like to move temporarily? Both you should answer.
Let me tell you one thing. I have never ever planned or thought about it, or any perception or perspective or connection with any country, because I, first of all, I'm really very happy in my own country, in India, right? I want to travel. I want to visit those countries. I want to be connected with the people of those countries. But permanently, I really don't want to shift anywhere. Because when I go out somewhere and I spend few days there, then definitely I would love to come back to my own country. Because I don't think so it is going to be a good idea, because people are getting separated because of this. People are completely disconnected with each other. I mean, you travel to another country and after that you just completely lost in your own world, right? In your own world you are completely lost, and after that what happens? There is a zero amount of chances, while you connect with your own people, while you interact with your own people, while you build up a better relationship with your own people. I mean, you will definitely earn the money, but you will lose the people, and this is the biggest loss in your life and in my life as well, right? So I really don't have
Okay,
any
now.
favorite country.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, nice. I think some other can have their talk.
Yes, you can talk anyone. If I can ask you the question, if you don't mind.
No,
If
Mohit,
anyone want to ask
Mohit,
something.
you can continue otherwise.
Okay. So when we are moving to another country, so for what purpose we are moving? So for study purpose or for some kind of job purpose, or we have as some kind of you can say our family relation, or you can say some other thing. But there are a lot of challenges we actually face when we are moving to another country. So we actually entering to a different world. We are not getting that much. You can say we are not have that much idea about the what kind of atmosphere is there, and what are those people, how I survive in my future, how I will be able to do my job, and how I will connect with people. So there are many kind of things which will come into our mind. But I think that when we are going to some other country, then there will some kind of possibility, or you can say some kind of will is actually to have to come into our mind that yeah, I'm going for some good thing, then I can able to survive, and I will be able to connect with some kind of people, and I can also create my own world there. But I think that it is when it is necessary, then we can actually go to another country. And so this is the now second question: how easy it will be to get a job in other country? So I think that now in this competitive world, we are getting in India. I can say that we are creating opportunity. We are not getting that much opportunity to go to the other world, or you can say to join to another country. So there is a lack of opportunity in our India, but still there are many, you can say students, or you can say some of the business group, or some of the migrants are also working there. They are also creating opportunity. They are going there. They are working there. They are creating things. They are actually working tremendously. They are actually grabbing, or they are trying to do something so that they can actually go there and work there. So now on third point, would you consider marrying someone? So if I get a chance that I connect with someone from another country, then I will definitely go, because if I'm not finding someone here in our country, then it will be better for me that I should go ahead and try to connect with some other country. I will try to learn more things from them. I will love to try new about their cultures, about how they are living, about how they are basically talking with each other, how their family is growing, how they are planning about things. So that will be a great for us, because we will be able to adapt ourselves. We will be able to trying ourselves that how things are growing and how we are actually moving to different things, and how our mind is able to respond in this time. So I think it will be a better opportunity for us, that if we are getting someone from other country, because we will be able to do such kind of things, and we will be able to take our relationship to another level. And so that's the thing. And on the last question, which country would you like to move to permanently? So as I have no such kind of thought in order that I will leave this country for something. But yeah, I have some kind of thought that if I get a chance, then I will go for, I think, US, because you know that it's a global means you can say global country. There are a lot of facilities, there are lots of things we can able to do there. There are lots of opportunities, but there's something which is lacking also. But I think I am very much happier in our own country. But I will get chance, then I will go there. But I will for some years I will like to return to my India, because I will get something there, and I'll try to implement these things in India. I'll not live there, and this will be actually create some more things, some more power, and some more means you can say some creative thoughts, some kind of opportunity I will like to create in India, while I will try to get some kind of experience in those US, that how they are growing, what are the things they are doing, how these child's means mind is growing, how they are working, how they basically on their childhood, how their mind is working, what are the things they are doing. So I will try to make those things possible in our country, in India. I like to take our India to that level. And for temporarily, I think I also would like to go to Japan, because I think Japan, in terms of I have two options basically for Japan and China. And you know that about the trade war, and you can say some kind of differences with China. So I cut that option, but I would like to go to Japan for permanently, because they are much advanced. Their technology is also growing, and we have a good relationship with China also. Japan. So that's the thing.
That's great.
Okay, I'm going to have a
Mohit,
Yeah.
I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Mohit, as you said that we are having trade war with China.
Yeah, trade war,
Right?
we have a relationship
And-
war. You can say
No, listen what I'm saying. I want to give you one advice, if you don't mind. Actually, first of all, suppose if we are having any trade war with China, right? That is, we do
Yeah.
understand that it is somewhere it's a political issue, right? It's a political issue. But when we want to learn something from them, because they are growing a country, because that country is
No.
growing country. I think it's a rapidly growing country, right? And if we visit that country, if we learn something from them, if we adopt something from there, we definitely apply in our own country, right? So I think
you are right, but I think that they are misusing those power. They are basically trying to overrule those things. They are trying to dominate our country, or you can see that some other Asia's countries, they are not they are growing, but they are growing on a different manner, bad manner, you can say, because it is okay.
let me tell you one thing. When you are going to be superpower, when you are tend to be superpower, when you are inclined to be superpower, there are some rules and regulations you have to breach, you have to break, and you have to infringe, right? Because you have to make sure that when you are moving forward, when you are achieving your target and ambitions and your goal, after that you have to take some drastic steps, right? You have to make sure that the people who are going to be who are going to bottlenecking in our own ways, they are the people who are going to create the restrictions in our own ways. We will try our best to aside them, right? Upside to you can sidestep them, and then after that what we do, we overpower them. Understand what I'm saying?
Are you
Because this
saying
is-
about China or? Sorry, just a second for interrupting. Sorry for interrupting. Usman, are you saying these points regarding China or about our personal matters?
See, basically, it's a basic funda of success.
No, you are whatever
basic
you're saying.
fund
of
success.
It is correct. It is correct. What you're saying, it is correct. But when we are you can say when we are a country. So when the country is trying to overrule or dominate some kind of country, then there should be a complete rule. You can say that you not be to over. You can say you not be to dominate.
But in your conversation,
Okay.
in your conversation, you said that you want to visit America.
Yeah, first
right?
I want to
No,
win
but
America,
America was doing the same thing what the China is going to do in future. America was dominating the country. America was destroying the economy. America was America was overpowering other countries. I mean, America spread hate, anger, outrage in people, in countries, right?
yeah, I have mentioned that before.
Okay, okay,
I
Usman.
told.
Uh,
Okay.
you can see one thing that America is not doing discrimination with Muslims and any other religion. You can see so many things China is doing in their country. They are forcing Muslims.
Forceful conversion.
Uyghur Muslims, I think, if I'm correct.
Mohammed Bhai, when we are talking about development and progress, I think religion doesn't matter. Religion should not come in its way.
No, 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 no,
Right?
no,
We are
no,
we
no,
are
no.
talking
Okay,
we are talking about
you are
progress. We are
you
talking.
are
And let me tell you one thing: discrimination. America also discriminate the people, sir.
Yeah,
America
you're
also
right.
discriminate the people.
There is a war between black and white there. I have mentioned that there kind of some
Ah,
kind of discrimination is happening there, but I want to
yes.
learn something from them. I want to learn something
So
from them.
learn
I want
something
to,
from China also. Learn something from
but
China
that is
also.
my opinion. That is my opinion.
Yeah.
That is
Right.
my
That
is
Okay.
my
Okay.
opinion.
Sorry.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Sanjay, you are audible.
Okay. I just want to what I want to say means I am against what Usman said now regarding the domination because China is a developing country. It can show its domination not by attacking or not by stretching to India or Nepal. That's what I want to say. Even if it is done by
Right.
America or whichever country it is, I am against it because I
Yeah, they
agree.
are
Because
basically
first thing you have
illegally
to
they are using their power.
yeah, before completing me, please, Usman, don't interrupt me. Just let me
Sorry.
complete because
Sorry.
second thing what I want to say is that in case of China, you said that China is developing country. Yes, we have to study a lot of things from China. Second, the Chinese people have no liberty, just like the people of India or I don't know what about Pakistan. Sorry, Mohammad Noor, I don't know about Pakistan.
We have
Just
so much liberty. We
okay,
can do
so
whatever we
just
want to.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
just
It's
like
okay.
India
I
or
just want to tell
Pakistan.
you.
Okay, just like the peoples of India and Pakistan, they do not have the liberty. When we banned TikTok, they had raised sorry for diverting the topic. Just when we banned TikTok, they had raised the issue in UN regarding the what we say there's a ban of world trade and all. So what about China? Is there Facebook? Is there WhatsApp? They have banned all other apps, and they are now complaining that India has banned TikTok. So first and second thing, what I want to say is that in China, people have no liberty. All the young people are forcefully joined to their military, People's Liberty Army, somewhat like the PLC, right? People's Liberty of Army, somewhat like that. All the young students,
People Liberation
younger
Army.
generation, the People's Liberation Army. All the younger generation are forcefully joined to their army, which is not somewhat seen in India or Pakistan or Bangladesh or any country. So the very funny thing is that their prime minister or president, whoever be the person, that I don't know his name also, that person is having the lifelong rule. Lifelong means there is no election. He is going to rule the China till his death. Means what kind of democracy is there? There is no okay, I
There is
agree
no
that China is
democracy,
a communist
definitely.
country.
Ladies and gentlemen, they never called themselves as a democratic country. They never called.
Yeah, they are communist.
Yeah, okay. So
they never called themselves as a democratic country.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. Even though the
First,
people have
okay. Sanjay, please.
Okay.
Actually, I have a lot of topic. Okay, you will guys like you want terrorism. Actually, yesterday I covered no faith, marriage, politician. I will cover terrorism. I will cover. Okay, there are a lot of subjects are there. Right now, you can first stick in the today's point.
Yeah.
Collect
Okay.
the point.
That's why I apologize
What
initially
we
for
need to do,
diverting
we need to
topic.
collect the, don't divert ourselves. We have the control, because we are learning here. So please collect the word, because
Yeah.
some of the in our meeting, some of the persons are they're taking some notes. So will they be collecting the notes about China? This one, no. That kind of
Yeah,
that kind of
I
discussion will be
actually
there.
agree
We
with
have a
that.
lot of topic. Actually, today only I decided to take the politics kind of topic I decided, but somehow I disconnected. I rejected. So please, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of topic also. Please stick to the point only, and
Topics. Okay.
don't interrupt if anyone is saying something, talking something. Don't disturb. It is his mind. It is his opinion.
Yeah.
What he is saying, because we right now we are learning the English. Okay, that's our motto. If they are talking about India is kharab, okay, kharab. Pakistan kharab, Pakistan kharab. If they are
Let them talk.
सब कुछ
Let them
खराब.
talk.
Okay. So let me tell my views regarding the question. Shall I continue?
Okay. Muhammad, I want to tell something that there are some conflicts between India and Pakistan on the country level, like on the political level. But here we are not like to, demoralize each other. We are,
Yeah. Okay.
as a people, we
Okay,
all are
okay.
good. We all are approximately same, I would say.
Yeah, you are right, but actually my motto is only one thing. We need to learn. We
I
need to
totally
speak
understand your motto. Yeah.
only speak in English. Don't divert our subject. I want you to collect more words. You can try. Means you think about more word about abroad related. Do postmortem in abroad. Today's topic. So do whatever
Okay.
you want to
Then
do. Okay, in like
continue with the topic.
yeah, okay. So I okay.
Okay.
Before Sanjay, actually, I will give, because you already take some time about. So people will say, I will give some other.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't mind, please, yeah. Akib Khan, Akib, because he actually he joined first. That's why I give him chance to first. Akib, Akib. If it is not Akib, Rajiv,
I think Rajiv.
Rajiv.
Yeah, yeah. Hi guys. Good evening.
Hi. Hello.
So
Good evening.
yeah, so when we travel to the other country, definitely we face a lot of challenges. Even we are excited to go there, but definitely we do lots of depression and we having a fear that we are going to face lots of challenges there. So, what kind of challenges we generally face is first thing, language barrier. So, suppose you are going to a country like China or other country where they are not English speaker. So what we know is we know English, and we and so definitely the people and all the signboards, all the shops and all the goods and all the services are I mean being served in their own language. So it's hard to communicate there, and sometime you'll get something in the English, but most of the things you will get in their regional language, and you will face lot of challenges. Second thing is food. So in India we are having different kind of food, and we prefer uh, uh, spicy foods and some very cooked food. But if you are going to US, then definitely there people are having different choice of food. They used to eat raw meat, and these kind of they used to boiled meals. So these kind of things definitely are there. They have their own food preferences, so you will hardly get a grocery store where you can get all the Indian items. So these kind of challenges definitely are going to face here. Whenever we feel whenever we feel whenever we don't feel comfortable, we go outside, we have some chat with our friends and colleague. When we meet with each other and we get relaxed. But when you go to the outside, definitely you will face these kind of challenges. You'll see all the stranger faces, and definitely it will not comfortable for a few days. Definitely after a few days you will get used to of it. But yeah, in the initial few days you'll face that challenges. But yeah, definitely. The second the question was, and other there are other lot of challenges also, like weather, and weather is also one of the challenge, and their culture and all the things. Sometimes in India, you know that which place is safe, which place is not safe. But if you are going to the unknown place, I mean, if you are going to the other country, definitely you will face these kind of challenges. So yeah, these are the challenges. Second one is marriage. So I'm already married, so I'm not going to think about it again. So next point was which country you want to go there. So I have a USA visa, so definitely I want to travel there. I got a lot of opportunity, but due to some circumstances, I didn't visit. But definitely soon I'll go to USA. So right now it's banned for. I mean, there is some. Donald Trump have some restrictions for this year. So definitely this year I will not get chance, but definitely next year I'll be there. But I don't want to stay long in any other country, because as Mohit mentioned, I also have some dreams, and I want to do some social work. So I want to do these kind of social activity in my own society and in my own country. So definitely I'll be back and I'll do these kind of things. And definitely for visit, I want to visit to USA and other country like there are many other countries in my bucket list. So I'll definitely try to go there, but I'll not prefer to stay long in any other country except India. So yeah, I think I have communicated what I want to say.
That's great, Rajiv.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Yeah, anyone? Noor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can continue.
So let me open the chat box so I read the topic. Okay. What do you think is the most important? As Rajiv already mentioned, the first problem whenever we travel to some abroad or some foreign country, the first barrier we faced is a language barrier. Like in many countries, still people are unaware of English, especially the local people who are doing local business. Like I don't know what to say. Like mm, people doing small business on their uh, shops, like in Turkey still people don't know how to speak English, and if you have to purchase something from them, it's really hard to get that thing because they don't know English very well. And there are other countries like Rajiv and you all are already mentioned, China and Japan. Japan is still local are not that much aware of English language, so people who travel there face lot of difficulties. And if we talk about the foreign countries, of course, like Europe, they already know English, so we can talk to them well. At least we can read the signboards and get and went to our destination wherever we want to. So at least we don't face any difficulty while reading signboard or travel to one place to another, so that's an easy thing. How easy to get a job. So nowadays I think internet uh, gave us opportunity to get a job in another country because there are many websites. We can reach any company through its website, and there is a app, LinkedIn. We can search job through it, and it depends in which field you are going to apply. Like in you have a degree or you have some skill where you are going and you are going to apply, like in UAE or in Saudi Arabia. There are some opportunities for ground level, like their people are not working in a electricity or a workman, so you can apply there. So you should have particular skill for that job. So it all depends on your skill or the particular degree you have. Like if you are an MBA or if you are a software engineer, so you have to apply on that your particular degree. You can search companies through websites, or you can they have some even in LinkedIn they uploaded their job opportunities on regular basis. I checked that, and you can go for it and read the description. If you are if you fall on the description, you can definitely apply it, and maybe if your fortune will be good, you can get a job there. And the next topic is, would you consider marrying someone from another country? Or definitely, man, I would really consider it from core of my heart, because there is a reason I think foreigners are good husband than our desi man. I don't know why I think this, because of I think it's because of YouTube videos. I uh, got observed this. They are such a really and have helpful husbands. But if I talk about Islam teaches us to be helpful for her lady, but we are so much desi. Our men are so much desi, they don't help us that much, but in foreign men are really helpful. So I definitely consider it. But of course I can't marry someone if he is not of my religion. This is not a restriction from my parents side, but this is restriction that my heart says to me, like I would not gonna do this. So if he's a Muslim, I would definitely consider this and say him yes on first go. So which country would you like to move to permanently? So actually I choose a field for myself, that is civil service for Pakistani jobs, and this is something a government job, and I can't leave my country on permanent basis, because I want to serve my country, and I want to apply some policies that help my country. I want to be a part of a management, so I can do something that I always wanted to do for my country. And no one, like no politician, I voted Imran Khan, but he is not capable enough. I never found him to do maybe he's doing right, or maybe he has some, I don't want to put in the deep conversation, but what I can do for my country, I will definitely do that. And for that purpose, I have to live in my own country. So I definitely no plan to uh, uh, move permanently from some foreign, but I would definitely go and exposure the world, what is outside. I never ever visited. Actually, I am just 21, and in this October I'm going to be 21, so I never have been to any foreign country, but I definitely will exposure the world in my near future, inshallah, in 2 to 3 years, in upcoming 2 to 3 years. And experience is such a lovely thing. You can take so many things when you are travel from other cultures, and you can apply those things in your own country. Like you can if you observe better things, you can do better, and observation is such a good thing in this whole scenario. So that's what all about it. Thank you so much, Muhammad. You always gave us so many good conversation topic in which we can talk, and that's what all about me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pratik, after then Sanjay.
Hello. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hi everyone, very good evening. So my first topic is, what do you think is the most serious problem for your move to another country? See guys, what I believe is communication would be the most serious problem for moving to another country. Why? Because if you are not having a good communication skills, or what we can say in other language, it might be your language barrier. If we are moving to another country and we are not able to put our thought process in front of others, we are not able to convey what we are thinking, right? So that is the biggest problem, right? So that we can convey our what we want to say, what we want to convey to him. So that will be a very big problem for us. Second should be acceptance of culture. See, because a person is having a habit of what he have been since childhood, what he have been doing, what he have been taught. So depending on that, when moving to another country, those people are having their own certain of those people are having their own what we can say culture, and we are having our own some kind of cultures. So acceptance of culture is a very should be another big issue for moving towards different country. Third should be based on upon about two problems, that is communication and the acceptance of culture. The third should be establishing the new relationships, until unless you are not able to convey your message to another person, and not able to fit with others' habit, you are not able to make new relationships, right? So it will be another most serious issue to establish a new relationship in a new country. Fourth should be, I guess, when you are moving to another country, then you are leaving behind your own family, friends, right? So communicating with those people is also a very what we can say, a crucial part of your life. So communication, establishing in a new countries issue, but communicating with your own family members or your friends, that is also a very big challenge. In new countries, there might be some what we can say, uh, in today's days we are having WhatsApp and all this type of things we are having, but there are some people who are very limited to this kind of things as well. So suppose sorry, in this we cannot expand more. Next point should be, I guess, territory mapping and food. If I'm moving to a new country and I'm not able to aware the certain areas of that that country. Suppose if I want to find food is a very primary thing, right? I'm not able to get what kind of food I'm in need. Suppose we are Indians, and we suppose I'm North Indian, I'm South Indian, my dish is a very particular kind of thing, right? So suppose that kind of food I'm not getting in any in that country, so I have to compromise on that, right? So I have to accept that as well day by day. So in initial days it will also be a very big issue. So all these might be a very more serious problem for you to move another country, right? Now moving towards the second topic, that is how is it able to get job in another country. So guys, I believe it depends upon the kind of job that you are looking for, right? And to get a job in another country, I believe it depends upon what kind of job you're looking for. Why? Because to getting a job in another country is not so very big issue. There might be so many jobs, like you might get a chef kind of job, you might get a housekeeping, you might get a very small kind of job. But it completely depends whether you want a managerial kind of skill, kind of jobs, the roles and responsibility that you're looking for to enhance your future. So that kind of job, the kind of job that you're looking for, it depends your education, right? The education that you have been taken, or to give so many exams in today's days like IELTS or GRE, so many tough exams are there. So it so in topic how easy will it to get a job in another country, it completely depends the kind of job you are looking for, or a kind of ambition you are having to flourish your what we can say, your future, right? Third topic is, would you consider marrying someone from another country? So it also depends. Suppose like if you are falling in love with someone, that it is not one time like a sudden kind of process or something, like you are giving someone a time. It is a day by day fruit feeling kind of thing. So it is not something like it is a one day establishing relationship, right? So day by day, if you're falling in love with someone, then it's a very long process, right? So when falling in love with someone, then there are so many things that you are accepting their flaws, she is accepting your flaws. So it depends upon the thing that so it depends upon the things like your family status as well. Suppose if I'm very flexible with all those things, if I'm very open minded, then it might be like my family is not accepting those things, right? See, so it also depends upon the thing. So many social criteria are also there to marrying someone from another country. But ultimately, if person wise, if you ask it, I'm okay with that if we are able to accept in always of each other's, right? And last one will be, which country would you like to move to permanently, and which country would you like to move to temporarily? See, if I'm being asked about moving to permanently, see, I am very patriotic. I respect my country, and that is okay. I want to live in my country, but at the same time, if I'm being given some opportunity or this kind of thing, so I would definitely consider some of the things like per capita income of some other countries. I will definitely look, because if I'm going to get a job in another country, and if I'm earning very good, right? So I will consider all those things as well. Is that country is a democratic country, is country's government is giving a good service like health kind of feature, all public services to its citizens. So I will consider all those things as well. And if I consider all those things, then I guess USA and Netherlands, these are some of the very good countries where a person can move permanently. Now if you want to, if you want to if which country would you like to move to temporarily? So if temporarily, if I being asked, then I would consider some of the country like like Switzerland, or this kind of country where which attract tourism places, right, where we can see nature's all greenery and this kind of thing. So guys, I conclude here, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Sanjay.
Can you please post that question in the chat box once more? Some other have also joined right now.
Okay, I am going to share it again, Sanjay. Sanjay, or I don't know who is him. Okay, I am going to post it again. Please wait.
Okay. Including me. Actually, I have also lost that topics. So I will just start with the question. What are the problems you will face when you go to some other country? So what are please reply me if my voice is not audible. Okay. So what do you think the most serious problem for you? Thank you. For you when you move to another country. So actually, I list out some points, but all those points has been already said by Pratik, Rajiv, and Mohit. So I don't want to repeat all those story again and again. So to the point, I will just say four or five. To the point, I will stick on to it. That first problem will be, we will miss our loved ones. When we are going to some other country, we will definitely miss our loved ones, means our parents, our friends, all these things. Second great barrier would be the food, climate, and the language. Means as far as India is concerned, India is a country with 31 states. 31 states has 31 different food style. So definitely we are going to miss those foods. Language, as already said by Mahathir Noor and some other, English is, even though English is a global language, universal language, there are some countries which do not promote language like English, like China. China even today do not promote language English. Even Japanese, I think they are also not much comfortable with the English. So there are some countries which do not promote English too much. I'm not saying not at all promoting. There are so many people who are not comfortable with English. So language becomes sometimes problem for us. Then I would like to stick to the rules and regulations, because since we are from, I'm speaking about India, okay, because we also have a person from Pakistan. In India, we have so much liberty. We have liberty to abuse our prime minister, chief minister, any person. We can write anything in Facebook or WhatsApp, any abuse about our prime minister, chief minister. But that is not the case when we move to some other country. If I know one of my friend who posted in Facebook regarding something against Dubai, means regarding something against Dubai king, and later it was understood that he was arrested there, and all this kind. Because if you are in India, you can post anything against Indian constitution, you can post anything against the prime minister, any person. But that is not the case when we move to some other country. We have to respect their rules, regulations. We have to abide their policies, even their basic rules regarding the crossing road, taking a U-turn, all these things we have to abide. Else it's going to create so many problems for us. So that is the most. So we have to learn ourselves. Means we have to learn the rules and regulations of some other country. So that is going to be the next challenge as far as we are going to face. These are some of the basic problems what we are going to face when we are going to some other country. So the second question is, how easy will it be to get a job in another country? So whichever country, let it be our mother country, means whether it is India or whether it is any other country, to earn any job we need qualification. And nowadays no company is ready to accept anyone just based on the qualification, because no company is requires employees who is going to do mechanical jobs, like machine type jobs. Everybody wants their employee to think widely. Everybody want their employee to share their opinions, ideas. Nobody want machine like employees. So if you are able to improve our qualification, if you are able to increase our qualification, it's not a difficult task to get a job anywhere in the world, whether it is India, whether it is Canada, whether it is USA, because everybody wants qualified, highly skilled persons. Qualification does not mean just because you qualified MBBS, CA, chartered accountant, anything, you are not qualified. You should have the skill. Only if you are a skilled person, then you it's not a difficult task to get a job in any country, whether it is India or Canada. So third question is, would you consider marrying someone from another country? So actually in India, the question needs to modify somewhat, like would you consider marrying someone from another caste or religion? So that is the basic question that we should discuss in India, as far as India is concerned. So as far as another country, as far as me, I am concerned, marriage is something, marriage means it's a relationship between two persons. So if myself and my partner is comfortable with each other, I don't mind which country she belongs, which caste she belongs, which religion she belongs. As far as I am concerned, I am a bit of atheist. I don't believe too much in God. I'm a bit of atheist. So that means that I disrespect other religion or I disrespect other gods. I never say any opinion about other gods or their belief. I stick to what I believe. So I don't disrespect any person, and I stick to what I am believing. That's all. So I don't mind if my partner is from some other religion or not. So the next question is, which country would you like to move permanently? So for this question, I would like to say the same answer as what Pratik has said. Since all the persons from India and Pakistan are a bit more patriotic, so I would like to say that I love to stay permanently in India itself. But if I have an opportunity to get a permanent residentship other, I would like to go to Switzerland or New Zealand. I love both countries very much, New Zealand and Switzerland. So, and which country you would like to move temporarily? I love to move temporarily to all the countries. Actually, I love to move to every country, including not including Pakistan. I'm not saying Pakistan just because Pakistan resident resident is here. I love to visit Pakistan especially because as far as we people of India are concerned, there are so many rumors regarding Pakistan as well as Pakistani people. I think the same would be in case of Pakistani people. There are so many rumors regarding peoples of Pakistan and the Pakistanis. So I love to visit Pakistan. I have seen so many beautiful
You are
places in
most
Pakistan
welcome. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I have seen so much places, beautiful places in Pakistan through YouTube, as well as Pakistan. I think food is a very what specific thing in Pakistan. Food. So I have seen so many vloggers showing the food from Pakistan. So I would like to visit all these places. I would like to taste the food, and also from what I learned from this YouTube, Pakistani peoples are always lovely persons because they never charge from the tourists. In all the YouTube videos, what I have seen, they never charge from the tourists. Everything is free for the tourists. So that shows their respect to the persons from other nations. So I would like to visit Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, every country I would like to visit. So that's my point. Thank you. To host.
Thank you, Sanjay. Okay, thank you, Sanjay. Okay, actually,
I just want to add one point, Muhammad. If you have time, I want to add something.
Okay. You can.
Shall I?
Yes. You
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know if there are some grudges in Indian people mind. I don't know about that, but we really respect Indians, and personally, as a person, I really love that. Like there are some problems on a political level, but in our hearts, like we have to understand this thing. there was a time we was one, like we were one nation. Okay, so there was that time, and still we have same language. We speak, very similarly, although the language in written expression is totally different, but we speak. So I think what we get from these grudges, right? So that's what all about it. If I had some grudges in my heart, I would never ever join this platform where all are Indians and I am only the Pakistani girl. Maybe there are two or three other Pakistani as well. I saw the number in the group, but I never saw them to perform or to actively participate in our sessions. But I felt in my heart that if I respect someone, the other respect me too. So that's what I believe.
It is about
Okay,
how we
thank
see
you.
things. That
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Noor. Actually, okay. Thank you. Actually, I will start because so long. So I'm directly sticking to the point only. So, what do you think? This is the most serious problems. As Sanjay said and Pratik is, I am agree with them. Rajiv also that I am very foodie. So I will think about the food. Okay, if I will get because if I will I like to eat like some Indian food like mutton, non-veg food I like a lot. But if that kind of problem is there from there in outside of India, so I will get suffer also. Second problem, the language barrier. So because right now if you see, if we are living there, they will also think that this person is not an Indian, this is Asian. Okay, so there also I will get some insecurity will be there. Okay, I worried. Okay, and you will think that I am alone, no one is there. Okay, this is also problem is there. Third problem is we lose that, as Pratik or as Sanjay said, that we lose our beloved ones. Okay, we are not like, if someone is happening in India, and if I was in America. Okay, so if someone is died, so it will be very difficult for me to come here and come here. It will be very difficult. And now if you look if you look, if the same situation will occur like this coronavirus pandemic, if I was there in outside, how it will be very difficult for me to come here. Okay, so much problems will be that will be we can going through. Okay, so second is only how easy will we get a job. It will be very easy if you see in India there are a lot of consultancies there. Okay, in Mumbai there are a lot of consultancies there. If you go and ask them, they will freely consultation is going on. They will arrange some interview. Okay, you can go and attend the interview also. As well as there are a lot of online portals is also there, like Naukri. Every online you can also submit your resume. Otherwise you can go their company website and you can apply also, and you can success. But in my case, actually, if my company will give me like opportunity to go outside, like I'm working in software company, so definitely I will go. Okay, and will you consider marrying someone from another company? No, I am very actually I never I don't like much more attraction in foreigner girls. Actually, I don't like okay, I am very in Indian only. Which country would you like to move to permanently? Actually, I like USA only. Okay, because I'm very curious to go out in USA, and the country for temporary for traveling purpose, like for tourism purpose, I will go Switzerland. That's very nice. Okay, thank you. Akib Khan, you can continue. Akib Khan, I think you are the first you came and you are not Akib Khan.
Okay, let's give chance to Vikram. Vikram, you can speak.
No, okay, not okay. Okay, Vikram, yeah. No,
If
Deepak
Akib is there,
there.
he can continue.
Deepak is there because Vikram has come late. Deepak is
Oh yeah,
come
sorry.
first. Deepak first, yeah. Then Vikram.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. Deepak, yeah.
I think Vikram is also going to speak right now.
Okay, okay. Deepak, are you want to speak or not?
hello.
Okay.
Hello, Mohammed.
Hi, hello.
Can you hear me or not?
Yeah, you can continue.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I think everyone has done.
No, Vikram is remaining.
Okay. So the topic was visiting any foreign country. Okay. So first question was that what kind of difficulties we will face if we visit any foreign country. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say about the language. If you are not having good communication skill in English language, if you are visiting some English kind of speaking people, so a country of people, so you need to learn English, and you have to you will have good command in English, and if you are not having good communication when it comes to in English, you will not able to communicate with them. And second is that uh, if you are having good communication skill in English, so your first problem automatically will be solved. Second problem will be culture. uh, it may be possible that you don't like their culture in their country, but what will you have to do? You will have to adopt their not adopt, you will have to
Deepak, your voice is muted.
hello guys, can you
Yeah,
hear
you
me?
can
Hello,
continue.
actually I think I am having some internet
Yeah.
problem. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, we can hear you, Deepak. You can continue.
Okay. So if you visit any country where you are not that comfortable with their culture, but you have to be comfortable with their culture. Uh, if you uh, if you try if you not accept their culture, and you don't try to and you don't try to be in their society, so they will not like you. And my second point is that you have to accept their culture try to uh, and try to living like them. And third point is that if you are visiting any country for the purpose of study and for the purpose of learning uh, something like skills, and you can say any technical skills, so you have to you have to what to say. Okay. Let me move the another question. What was the second question, Mohammed?
You are not getting the question. You don't have. Okay. Yes.
Second question is, how easy will it be to get a job in another country?
Okay, so how easy to get job in another country? Basically it is depend on your education. If you are if you are good in your skills, if you are good in your studies, and you are having some very good skills like if you are a scientist and you have very vast knowledge uh, about scientific researches, so it will be very easy to get a job in USA like countries. And my point is that uh, if you have good skills, if you had good communication skills, so you can get a job easily. Otherwise it will be hard to get job in any other foreign country. And third question was, would you consider marrying someone from another country? Oh, another country's girl or boy, whatever. So it is depend on circumstances. If I visit any foreign country and I get fell in love with a girl, so definitely I will marry that girl. But if I don't love, so I will not. Okay, guys, it is all from me.
Last, Rakib. Akib. Then Vikram, Akib. Actually, he joined second, yeah, but not responding. Akib Khan. Vikram, you can continue.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, tell us.
Yes, question is what is the problems you will face if you visit another country? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it is. Yeah.
First one is the language problem because most of the all the countries have their own national language or different language than India have, just like English. But not all country, not all people of the country speak English. Some of them have their own language like French, Spanish, but they also speak English. So first you have to learn English and English. And second one is people kind of people there and the culture they have are totally different. And you and when we don't know how they are open or not so frank with you, would expect what I have noticed. Next question. Hello.
Okay, you don't have the
Hello, Mohammed.
question,
Yes, yes,
Vikram.
Vikram.
You have the question. Okay, someone is pasting.
How I get a job? What is the question?
Yeah, how easy
How
to
it,
get a job in
how it, yes. In a developed country, to get a job, it is very tough. But in other countries like developing or underdeveloped countries, if you have little skill, you can get a job easily. But
Okay.
Guys, it is me or Vikram having problem with internet.
Yeah, I see.
Are you all able to hear him, or it is just me? Matlab not able to hear him.
No, actually, problem. Okay, again he joined.
Yeah, I think he is having internet issue.
अरे मेरे एयरफोन लाइयो हेलो
Mohammed, how much
You
time is
have to
left for
turn on
today?
your audio. After that, we will be able to hear you. I am talking to Ananya Wist.
No, actually, Deepak,
Yeah,
we are stopping now. This person has just now joined, so our time is over because
yeah. I think he's
we started 8:30. Now it's
hello.
9:45. So it that much time
yeah.
we can't because everyone get bored. He just now joined, but we at least Vikram if Vikram is completing if we are talking finished, then we can stop also.
Yes. May I continue?
Vikram, yeah, you can talk.
May I continue?
Yeah, Vikram, you can talk. Vikram, actually, we are not. There is some network issue is there from your side, So please turn off your video and then speak.
Okay, thank you. You can get a job in developing or underdeveloped country with a little skill or qualification, but in a developed country, it is very tough to get a job in developed countries. You have much more talented than usual. But the problem is in a underdeveloping country, the wages you get is not much as you will get in developed countries. This is the point for getting a job in foreign countries. And next question is, what was the next question? Hello?
Next question is, would you consider marrying someone from another country?
Yes. Question is, would I like to marry a girl from another country? Basically, I am very cultural and I love and enjoy my own culture. So it is very difficult, or you can say, I hardly marry girl from another country. And next one is, what is the next topic? Next question.
Next
Which
question is,
country would I
yeah.
like to move to permanently? Which country would I like to move temporarily? I like to move country same culture and if I get I like to settle in Japan or they are in settle in any other country.
Okay, Vikram has left meeting.
Okay,
Mohammed?
okay, we done. Okay, we completed. We done. Okay.
Okay, Mohammed, I think